So, do you understand the song now?
What song?
Hmm?
What song?
So you got spin that.
Spin that.
Spin
Spin
that.
that.
And she said, put it in the go yard.
She said,
Bag.
girl, go in that go yard bag.
Okay. And then the other song is
I'm in my go yard, you go girl.
And you thought that
But I
meant
don't
what?
think it says go yard, you go. I'm in my go girl, you go girl.
I'm in my go yard, you go girl.
Who sings that song?
Lotto, and I think it was
Summer
Summer
Walker.
Walker. Or was it yeah, Summer Walker.
It's Summer
I'm in my
Walker.
go yard, you go girl. Come on now. But you don't know what a go yard is. What do
I
you
just
think
found out today.
But what do you think? What did you think it
Things
was?
you learn.
What did you think go yard was?
Well, when she was singing the song, I thought she was in the backyard in her go yard, and they were like pumping each other up like you go girl.
In the yard.
Well, she said somebody domed her in the yard.
What?
Hold on. It's called Go Girl. Yes. It's called Go Girl.
I'm in my go yard, you go girl.
Oh, she did. She said, I'm
in
go yard,
my
you go
go
girl.
yard, you go girl.
But then the other girl said,
Spin that shit.
no.
Spin
She
it.
said, wait, what's her name? The other girl that's in it.
Lotto?
No. The
Who?
other person.
Who?
Doja Cat.
What about Doja Cat?
She said something about her backyard. So I thought
What are you talking about, Doja Cat?
she had a verse in here. But anyway.
Oh, yeah, she does.
I'm not even going to go down my rabbit hole about the song I just learned what
Anyway,
Go
it's a
Yard is.
handbag.
Yes.
It's a luxurious brand handbag. And yes, they
It looks
do
like
look
plastic.
like TJ Maxx shopping bags.
Yes.
Yes.
And I will not spend $2,000 on that. I'm already mad at Louis Vuitton.
Why are you mad at Louis Vuitton quality? I agree. The last 2 bags I got from them, I'm good.
Yeah, for that amount of money. So I think I'm going to go stick with Chanel.
Oh, you want your Chanel? Hell sweet. I'm going to go to Madewell and get me a Madewell bag.
I can do that too. Or a Banana Republic bag.
The bag. It's not about the bag you're carrying. It's
quality.
about how you're carrying the bag.
Oh, for sure.
Because you can have on a Chanel and nobody will realize if it's Chanel if you look like Nurse Abby.
I know.
Okay. So it's all
That's why I
the
don't look
whole
like Nurse
fit, not
Abby.
just pieces.
Okay. How was your week?
It was fine until yesterday when it took me 12 to 13
Literally
hours to get
12
to a
hours.
city that only takes 11 hours to drive to and 2 hours to fly to.
Literally.
So there were tons of canceled flights. Weather was bad. And I was very proud of myself.
Because you finished a book.
Well, not only did I finish a book, I was very patient. I didn't get upset. I wasn't irritated with all the delayed flights. I wasn't upset when they told me that my bag wouldn't be there when I was there and they're going to have to mail it
It
to
got
me.
here
I
this
was very much at peace because I've truly mastered you can only control what you control and the rest of it, let it go.
That was good practice for one day.
It was good practice. I mean, I didn't get frustrated once.
I know. You didn't.
And you know what I love to do in the airport when I travel?
Drink.
Yes, and I can't drink at all anymore.
You didn't have one drink.
I had not one drink.
One drink.
Not one.
One.
No.
One.
Not one.
One.
I didn't have a one.
I don't believe you. But anyway, if you didn't, I'm proud of you. But
You don't have to believe me because I'm not here to prove myself to anybody. You can believe what you want to believe or not. It's my life that I have to take serious for my health, and I
proud
did
of
not
you.
drink.
because you have passed out
Here you go.
twice in a month.
And you called everybody and their mother telling them I passed out, and the way you worded it was very messy and gossipy.
No.
You said she was drinking twice.
Oh, I said she drank a whole bottle of
She
wine.
drank a bottle of wine and fainted.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And then you
That
harassed
was-
me and rushed me to go to the doctor, only for me to remember I didn't take my crazy lady pills, which makes you loopy if you miss it, and that's why I fainted.
Oh, well, I'm
It's a
glad you
side
figured
effect.
it all out. So if you faint again.
No, just those 2 times.
Oh. This kind of goes back to our last episode about taking care of your body and listening to
Yes.
the signs. And when you pass out twice, you might want to go see somebody.
I don't need to because I
Not
just
use
went
chat
a few
for your
weeks ago,
diagnosis.
and they did a chest. Everything was fine. I'm good. I just missed my medicine. So, I
I was
inhaled.
back in the emergency room.
What?
I went back to the emergency room.
What are you doing?
Wiping water off the table. I was back in the emergency room.
I know
week
you were. I
because of my
spent the
pain.
whole time with you on the phone. They were going to keep you, and they sent you home with more drugs.
That
This
I
is
don't wanna
why
take.
there is an oxy issue in this country. Don't ever try to look for a resolution. Always trying to mask it with the drug. And then that drug your body gets immune to doesn't work. So you got to go to a higher dosage. Next thing you know, you strung out on drugs, asking me for money to go rent a movie, and there's not even a Blockbusters, and you really want to go spin that shit.
I don't think I'll go that bad. I don't think
pills.
I don't think I'll get bad. I do have a pretty good balance.
But your pain is chronic, and this is the whole thing about like what the pharmaceutical companies are doing to people.
They have chronic pain.
Your pain, to me, they haven't spent enough time figuring out why. It's like they like throwing spaghetti at the wall. Like, oh, it's this, it's that,
do they
it's
even
this.
really
You don't
know?
know 5 different things.
I don't even know what it is. I just know it hurts like hell. My boob burns all day long, and there's something under my armpit. I guarantee you. Anyway, I did a little TikTok asking for advice from my little breast cancer besties.
Your
Oh
community.
no, it's a real community out there.
I know.
TikTok has a full blown real community. And somebody wrote me, and they've been having the same issue since 2023. And she actually gave some pretty good suggestions.
Okay, what were
such
they?
as castor oil. If you rub it on your area where you're having issues, it has a tendency to help dissolve scar tissue and help mend.
Did it work?
I've been using it only for a week. Do I feel a little difference this week? I don't know, not yet.
Maybe it's because you got back on your crazy little pills that you got off of.
Yeah, anyway, that's another story. And that takes me to like people just judging your whole situation and bringing that whole like negative energy into the equation.
Listen, I started this journey in my late 40s,
Mhm.
and I've learned some things from the journey, but when I got to my 50s, I'm protecting my peace.
Yeah.
And I'm putting a stake in the ground.
Mhm.
And that stake in the ground is to always remind me, if I ever try to stray, to come back to what I'm doing, which is protecting my peace and staying away from that negative energy. I can't do the negative energy. I can't either.
At all. I can't.
And
Okay.
people can have problems, and people can vent to you,
I
and
was miss it.
they can share issues they have. Every situation is not going to be positive. Oh, I skipped and picked berries.
Because life
today.
happens.
Life happens. But when it's just who you are, and you constantly stay in the midst of that, you're the negative stake in the ground.
Yeah.
Because every negative thing that happens surfaces around you.
Yeah.
I can't do it.
And so today we're talking about something that took us a decade to truly understand, and that is protecting our peace and staying away from negative energy.
Yes. And you know the people that we're talking about.
Because we all have them in our lives, luckily,
And they're always the ones that spend more time worrying about what's happening in your life.
than theirs.
Right. Like their life is so perfect. Why are you over here? First of all, I didn't get a biweekly check from you. I don't remember an offer to come alleviate stress by helping to do something for me.
Wash a window, vacuum a floor.
I don't recall a GoFundMe that you created to help whatever
Help her
situation
get a go
I'm
yard
in.
bag.
So, like, what we doing?
Exactly. I know.
What
I
are
don't
we
know
doing?
what we're doing. I don't know.
They always seem to have an opinion, a criticism, or a rumor to share.
Yep, they
And
sure
most
do.
of the time, is people don't have nothing on their life, or their life is so messed up, they trying to refocus on somebody else's so they don't have to deal with theirs.
And then remember when you were younger how much time you spent being concerned about other people's opinion and
Yes.
judgment
Yeah.
or false narratives?
Yes. But with age,
Comes wisdom.
yes, age comes wisdom. I think, I try to listen to a lot of podcasts and stuff.
Yeah.
all the time, or I got to keep my head this way because I've been told I turn my head too much.
You need
But
talking to the mic and look
I,
into the camera.
I watch a lot of podcasts. I
Mm-hmm.
love to like go on YouTube in the late afternoons instead of watching trash TV. But listening to like a Jay Shetty or a
Mel Brooks. I love her.
Mel Robbins.
Mel Robbins.
Mel Brooks is a
He said
old producer.
Mel Robbins.
Mel Robbins.
She's so good.
Like these people who have lived life, have gone through things, and have come out on the other side and decided, I am going to take control over my life. I'm
My
going to
narrative.
reduce as much stress as possible,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm going to let the negativity go.
And they learned how to protect their energy, and which I think I wish I knew at a younger age how to do it. It took me to my later years to figure it out, and I think most of us notice the older you get, the smaller your circle is, and the smaller your circle is because the older you get, the more you desire peace and serenity, and you just want to enjoy life's pleasures without somebody else bringing you down.
So I was listening to a YouTube again with Jay Shetty, and he said something that really resonated with me. He said, remove the proximity from weeds and toxic things. And he wasn't, referring to it. He kind of used the example of a garden.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if you have weeds in your garden, do you negotiate with them?
No.
Do you go out there and say, hey, weeds, can you please not grow?
No, I'm
What
going
do
to
you
pull
do?
them because they're going to kill my plants and make my yard look, not so appealing.
So what do you do with the weeds?
You pull them and throw them away.
You throw them away.
You
So
rid of
why?
them.
What?
You rid of them.
Yes.
Yeah, you get rid of them.
You get rid of them.
Sorry, I think I'm about to have a hot flash. So keep talking.
And what he shared was, if you think about that, it's the same in true. The same is true in life.
Yeah.
So sometimes protecting your peace, he says, means limiting access.
And by limiting access to you is protecting your space. So, for instance, if you are in a toxic relationship that is bringing you down and it's not giving you the warm and fuzzies or the respect level that you deserve, and it's making you sick and headaches all the time, and you're going to work stressed out, then maybe you need to figure out that's probably an area where you need to figure out how to protect your peace.
Yep. He says peace means limiting access. Sometimes it means creating boundaries.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes it means just saying less.
Yeah.
Know when to shut up.
Yep.
And keep your thoughts to yourself.
Yeah.
And sometimes it means walking away completely.
Yeah.
So I mean, that's why I listen to those types of podcasts and YouTube channels, because I'm always trying to get better. I'm always trying to grow as a person and be a better person. But while being a better person to others, I'm really focused on being a better person to myself
As well.
Yes. And you made a comment like you wish you had learned that when you were younger.
Mm-hmm.
But I
Mm-hmm.
think a lot of this growth comes from just living life.
Mm-hmm.
But for example, my daughter, she has figured a lot of this out early on because she's not a pleaser. We were raised to be pleasers.
Yeah, for sure.
And so we were raised to, make sure everyone else is happy and make sure you look good for the public before you worry about how you felt. Like you sacrifice your schedule, your energy, and your things to make sure somebody else is taken care of, and you deal with your stuff later.
Right.
And it wasn't until later in life that we started making ourselves a priority.
Yeah, for sure.
Oftentimes, for women, it's later in life. You notice it's always when you become an empty nester.
Well, I think you give so much to your kids that the opportunity to focus on yourself is not really there during that time period because you're constantly pouring into them.
Yes.
And they're constantly sucking out of you.
Yes. I call them crumb snatchers because you drop a crumb. It's like a dog.
They're right there to
They're there to
snatch
pick
it
it up.
Doesn't matter what it is.
Yes, exactly. But let's dig into this a little bit more, because I think from both my perspective and your perspective, it would be a lot to share. Maybe someone hadn't thought about, because maybe someone's struggling today with messy family, messy friends, messy people at work, and that energy when you go home, you're just like depleted.
Yeah, for sure.
Because that energy is real.
Yeah.
Just like when you walk in a room and it makes you pop and feel live and happy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like when they pump the oxygen in the casinos and you walk in, you like, oh, I got a new life.
Who
I'm a
told
new
you they
person.
pump
The
oxygen in
lights.
casinos? Do they really pump oxygen?
Yes, through the vents.
Is that why I could stay up all night?
Yes, it's so that you're not sleepy, and
so
they
that you
design.
continue to spend their money.
Yes, it's all methodical. So strategic on how they build the casinos.
Yeah.
So they put the rooms far away.
So it takes forever to walk. So you
Because
can't
once
go
you
just
come
put your
down-
money up in your room.
Exactly.
Okay.
And they lay the busiest carpet with certain colors
Mm-hmm.
because scientists have shown when you look at certain patterns and certain colors and certain types of lights, your brain is automatically wired from seeing that to like
That's a
be
setup.
alert. Yes.
Yeah. It's pure setup.
So it's all strategic.
It is
but-
all strategic.
Yes. But that's my happy place. So I was just using that as an example because
And that's where you protect your peace.
yes.
So I think I want to ask a few questions or
Mhm.
ask you a few questions about, let's get into like what this like all negative energy protecting peace looks like. So why do people become so invested in other people's lives? And not because they're nosy as fuck, but why?
Some will say it's out of care. Some
Okay.
people truly care about the well-being of their family, the well-being of their friends, the well-being of their parents, children, etc. So most people will say it's coming from a caring place.
So the investment is care.
That's what they say,
Yeah.
and some of that's true.
But then when
it
does
turns
care
into
turn into
either judging or
Jealousy.
gossiping, like that to me is when it goes from caring to now just being a miserable negative person and wanting
Right.
to see someone fail or not succeed.
right? So if
Yeah.
I like walk in your house and you just remodeled it, and I'm like, oh my God, this is magnificent. It's
Yeah.
absolutely beautiful. And then I in turn call somebody else and say, oh my God, I just went to Tamara's house. It's gorgeous. She did a phenomenal job.
Yeah.
But if I came to your house and said, oh my God, your house is beautiful. You did a good job. And then I call somebody else and say, how'd she get the money to do that?
Exactly.
And did you see how expensive her countertop
That's
is?
not care. That's not
Has
coming
she
from a
lost her
caring
mind?
place. That's not coming
That's
from a
not
caring
care.
place.
That's when it gets to negative.
Have you ever caught yourself worrying a little bit too much about what people thought about you?
Definitely when I was younger, I did. Appearance for sure. But I think that kind of stems from being raised to always have everything in line. Mom was a dresser, so the pressure. And now that I'm older, I mean, I will go to the store in sweats with paint on it, my hair not combed. Like, I've taken a lot of pressure off of myself, which is good, and just do things that I feel good doing for me.
I think that we all have struggled with that. Social media has even magnified how much people are concerned about what other people think of them.
Oh, for
So much to the place where now it's causing depression and anxiety, right? Especially when you can't live this life that you're seeing. You're worried about. Social media to me is all about that.
Well, and don't forget, reality TV has taken over. And I'm not talking about HGTV. I'm
Mhm.
talking about Bravo
Yeah.
and Summer House and The Real Housewives. And where the only thing they do is judge each other and put each other down. And it's all supposed to be about building each other up and being supportive women when it does the absolute opposite. So if you want an example of negativity and bad energy, that is definitely the show to watch. But
And the
it's actually
people-
good numbing.
And the
mind-numbing
people
TV.
that you worry about what they think of you typically are the ones that are the judging ones.
Mhm.
And why are you worried about what they think about you when they ain't happy with themselves?
At
Because
all.
people who judge and criticize or comes at you with whatever
There's
for
an
your
insecurity.
downfall, they're insecure within themselves.
Yes.
Because a real secure person wants to share and give and help and celebrate and judge
Yeah.
nothing negative about they don't want to tear down your reputation. none of that.
Yeah.
They just want to see you thrive.
Right, exactly.
So,
and so what boundaries have helped you protect your peace? And mine is withdrawal. I'm quick to withdraw.
yeah. Yeah. You
Quick.
are quick to
Are you
withdraw.
pulling me in the screen? Was I hanging?
When you say withdraw, what do you mean? Like
withdraw
not deal
from
with?
yeah, with like going to my own little, like if I feel like it's going to be an outing that could possibly be a situation where I'm inviting negativity in my environment, I won't go. I'll just stay home. If I meet someone and I get a vibe, like you said, when you walk in a room, you feel a sense of energy and you feel a peace, then I'm good. But then you also have the same where you get an eerie feeling or a weird gut, or somebody does something once and you're like, and they do it again and you're like,
Shoot. That discerning spirit is real.
So
it will
real.
tell you
Yes, it does.
the energy of that person. I have gotten to a place where I set boundaries, right? Once you show me who you are, you ain't got to show me 4 or 5 other times, right? I just won't deal with you.
Yeah.
And there's some situations where there's certain people you don't want to deal with, but because of your setting, whether it's work, family, friend setting, you might find yourself in their space. Just keep the conversation limited. Don't be disrespectful. You don't have to be rude. It's just, we really ain't got much to talk about. But hey, good to see you.
And then for the younger generation of kids who are in a home being raised by toxic parents, I hope that they find some relief outside. And always you can center yourself around your friends in school and teachers and reach out to other people so that when you go home, it's just a moment of time of that negativity. But there's always, an opportunity to escape and to get something a little bit more rewarding outside of the household until you're old enough to make a change about it. And us as parents, if we know that we have toxic behavior that we're demonstrating, we should be working on ourselves and not putting that on our kids.
Totally agree. Totally agree. How do you and even with that, how do you help build up your kids' confidence and them loving themselves so early on that they're clear on their boundaries, they're clear on what they stand for, right? They don't care what other people think.
Well, I think
they
our
appreciate
generation,
what people think, but they don't care.
I think our generation and what we were raised, how the generation that we were raised in, was extremely judgmental. That we didn't have reality housewives, but we always did look at the Joneses or so forth and so forth. And so I think what parents can do is instill confidence, celebrate them when they make great decision choices, tell them they're beautiful, tell them they're important, tell them that they mean something, tell them that the only opinion that matters is theirs at the end of the day. Tell them that it's okay to say no. There's all of these things that you can prepare them for at a young age just by teaching them different behaviors.
What are some of the signs that someone is bringing negative energy into your life? Like, what is a sign for you that this person is negative? This is the energy that I really don't want to support.
I was in a situation before where I had a friend who would just bring all of their negativity, all of their drama, all of their life's issues to you, throw it all on you, ask you to help solve them, but then never once ask about you or check on you. The only thing that they were mainly concerned about is ensuring that their issue was resolved in spite of anything that was going on in my life. And you tend to feel heavy. You start getting headaches. Things become overwhelming.
You can physically feel
the negativity.
Yes. I've been in spaces before where I was in a negative environment, and literally when I got home, it felt like I just ran a marathon. That's the physical toll that energy can bring you.
Have you ever had a coworker that, you guys were cool, a cool coworker, but they were just negative Nancy all the time?
Oh, yeah.
And you're there 8 hours a day, and it's just
everything's a problem.
Draining.
And look, I know they hate me. Any job I've had, like, y'all guys, we really should look at this with the glass half full, not half empty.
Like that.
Because if you look at the glass half empty, you're going to get stuck in analysis and paralysis.
Yeah.
And we're not going to be able to move forward and
Exactly.
get results. So build a bridge, and
get
trample over it if you have to, but get over it.
So what are some tools that people can use in their life that you've read? I know that you do a lot of research and you read a lot of books on keeping a safe space and keeping your environment clean and positive. What are some tools that you research or learned that can help others?
So I'm still learning, especially when it comes to gossiping.
Yeah.
When it comes to now people going from caring for you, trying to hurt you or your reputation, start gossiping. I have to continue to work or find tools to cut it out. And so, one podcast I watched, they talk about the triple filter test. So it's like setting boundaries for how you gossip. Okay. So ask yourself, is this information true? Is it good? And is it useful? If it ain't, don't talk about nobody's business.
I agree.
The other is in front of your face rule. You know what that is.
What?
Just guess.
In front of your face rule?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to talk about you in front of your face?
If I can't say it in front of your face, I'm not going to say it at all.
Okay.
And then the last one is the empathy shift, they say. So pause and imagine that if this would fall with others. So if this is what others are saying about you, are these things that you would like? If it ain't, don't say it. So.
Yeah, I agree. And sometimes, like, what if you're stuck in a situation where you're talking to someone and they start, they're gearing up to have a gossip session?
Oh, yeah.
What do you do?
I've been there, too.
So how do you handle that?
Sometimes I jump right in. I'm not lying. But then afterwards, I feel bad. Because I feel like, damn, that wasn't nice. I wasn't nobody over here gossiping about me. And even though it's true, it's gossipy because it's... don't need to bring it up. You do it all the time.
I like your true confessions because no one's perfect.
You do it all the time. But how?
Wait, I gossip?
Yes.
I gossip how?
You gossip all the time.
How?
You get on this phone with all
the sisters,
and then you're just trying to find stuff to talk about. So you start talking about people.
I do. No, I have in the past spoken of others' business, but usually if it's some bad shit or if I'm trying to
You just did it last week.
You literally
passed out and she drank a whole bottle of wine twice.
Because I think the only person that can get you into gear is Dara.
Okay.
Because guess how you reacted.
And you were wrong. It wasn't even from drinking.
So she also did the same thing when I was in the hospital for a week. No one knew. But then everyone knew.
About what?
Because Dara flew out here and she was mad that I didn't tell her.
That what?
I was in the hospital.
Oh, yeah. But that's different. To inform people that, hey, sister, your sister's in the hospital. That's something
sister,
you can do.
Your sister passed out because she had a whole bottle of.
That's gossip. That's the difference.
Cabernet. What? What did you have?
Did I say her ass back in the hospital?
It's not Cabernet.
And they done told her 12 times, nothing wrong, but she insists she got this pain going on. So something in her head, girl. So I'm just going to go up here and see. That's gossip. I didn't say that. I said, hey, your sister is back in the hospital from pain. Period. Drop. But again, you can shift the conversation by giving a compliment.
Oh, here, wait.
So somebody start, let's role play. So,
okay,
hey,
go.
Girl. I saw such and such. Girl, you should have seen what she had on.
She looks so cute. I thought her shoes were adorable.
Her shoes?
I thought she looked really cute. That was a cute outfit. People have their own personalities and they can be creative how they want to be.
You're right. She does have her own little eclectic style. She's cute. You're right. You're right. Okay, let's do it. Change the subject one.
No, Dara, hi sister. Girl, I'm a little concerned, and Tamara won't go to the doctor. She passed out yesterday.
Oh, did I tell you what happened to Kim's dog?
What?
Something happened to the dog.
What happened to her?
That's how you change the damn subject. One more role play. Start, and I'll show you. Go ahead. Say one more thing, and I'm going to show you one more tip. So you got the pivot the conversation and compliment the person they're talking about, change the subject, but there's one more.
I'm not trying to talk to people who aren't here.
Yes. So if somebody starts gossiping, you just set your boundary and say, hey, I don't know enough about that, or I'm not trying to talk about people that are not here.
Now, I don't know anybody from our household that would ever.
It's practice. Any behavior you're trying to change takes practice, and you're gonna fail sometime. But we gotta be better stewards of the world and of our people, and we gotta lean on what's going great with people instead of trying to tear people down all the time. Ain't nobody better than nobody else
At all.
Okay,
Nobody's not.
we all lay down, close our eyes, and go to sleep.
We do.
Most of us wake up. Some of us don't. Do you want to not wake up with this on your conscience?
Exactly.
Okay, and then the other piece is we all go to the same place to release what we ate. So you ain't no better than me. No better. So
yeah, I agree. I agree.
Don't deal with it. But anyway, we're I'm glad that we're working to continuously improve ourselves. But a couple of just some key takeaways that we'll leave you guys with is really, truly, not every opinion deserves a response. People can have their opinions all day. You don't have to react to it. You control how you feel about things and how you respond.
Protecting your peace is not being selfish at all.
Anything you do for yourself is not selfish.
Yeah. It's adding years.
Setting boundaries are healthy. We all need to learn how to set our boundaries.
We do. And sometimes it's hard for people to understand what those boundaries are. So it's important to communicate that and not leave people to assumptions.
Yes.
And then you don't have to attend every argument that you're invited to.
You don't. You can choose to walk away.
Healthy boundaries with some friends, and it's like conversation's not going good. Click, and they know I'm gonna call back.
Yeah.
Y'all know I'm gonna call back when I'm over it.
And what people often say about you reveals how they feel about themselves. So,
which is insecure in most sense.
You can choose to take the feedback, or you can choose not to. It's your choice.
So if somebody's talking about Billy's 401k, they probably don't have a 401k.
Right.
And if somebody is, anyway.
And distance is the healthiest form of self-care.
Oh, for sure it is.
And the best for last is the older we get, the more valuable.
The more
our
we value
energy
our
is.
energy and independence.
And also, watch your kids on social media. Watch who they're talking to. Make sure they're not letting that negative energy in. And make sure if they are, that you're reversing it into something that's going to be a positive outcome for them.
And remember, remove the weeds. People who matter don't require explanations. And the people demanding explanations usually don't matter.
I'm pulling the weed. Pulling the weed.
Pull your head. That's what look like weed. Well, until next time, you guys, keep laughing, keep growing, and keep sharing your thoughts.
And keep trying and keep sharing and keep being part of this beautiful world.
Spin it. Spin it. Spin it. You in your go yard, you go, girl. You gonna get you a go yard?
No.
You gonna get you a TJ?
I'm gonna get me a jacuzzi in my yard.
I'm getting me a Madewell bag.